Hello, everyone. Irene Krause of Krause Creations, finally back with a new video. For those of you that don't know yet, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues. You can find more information on that in the links below or in the text that's probably appearing on screen at this point. What I am doing here for you today is I am creating a short tutorial, at least I'm crossing fingers, it's going to be short, on creating what I would call a photo collage. I will be using primarily Microsoft Paint 3D, which is included in every version of Windows 10 machine, as well as some other software that I own. And you will probably be seeing on screen at this point more information about that and why I value that software. So let's get into this. In doing this tutorial on creating a photo collage, I'm going to start with how I make my um, screen captures. I use Snagit by TechSmith. No, I am not a paid, they're not sponsoring me or anything. I just happen to really love this program and have been using it for a few decades because it just works very well. And I'm going to start with making a capture of my profile on Instagram, which is, as you can see here in the background. I have that open. In fact, you could see here a photo collage that I made quite a few years, some time back, uh, to showcase a particular jewelry set that I had made for those on Instagram. In any case, as you can see, the profile is sort of condensed here at the top. So I'm not going to have a lot of empty space in there. So the way I would start with doing this is I'm going to tell Snagit that I want to make, um, come on, it's over here. I want to capture, and then it will bring up the crosshairs for me because what I want to capture is just this portion of the window. And then I'm going to tell it, yes, I want to capture the image. And there we go. Now I have it over here in Snagit's editor. Now I am going to switch, and you see I already have my screen captures I've done of my Facebook page for my business, as well as my personal profile on Facebook. So those are all ready to go. Now here we are in Microsoft's 3D Paint, and I've already started with bringing in the screen capture I had done previously of the account on Instagram that is impersonating me. This was sent to me by one of my relatives, and I just simply used the crop tool here to cut out the part of the screen capture that included their information because I just wanted to focus strictly on the name that is, well, it actually is my name, but it is, as you could see from when I showed you my Instagram account, I don't use my actual name on my Instagram account because it's more connected to my business Facebook page. So we're going to start with that in place because now what we're going to do is we're going to flip back over here to Snagit's editor, and we're going to copy this screen capture. just going to right click on it and tell it to copy. And then we're going to go back over here to 3D Paint, and we're going to hit Control V. And as you can see, that brings in that screen capture. And my other one is still there in the background. Now, I don't want this to be quite this big, so I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. Whoops. And then I lost it. Okay, let's try that again. Hit Control. That's the one thing I find so annoying with Microsoft Paint 3D is if you, for some reason, click off of it, you can't pick it back up and use it as an object again. Now I want this to keep its proportions, so I have to hold the Shift key as I'm resizing it so it isn't distorted. That's pretty good. Yes, I know I'm chopping off a little bit of things here on the side, but I don't think that's important in this case because it has the fact it shows it is an Instagram profile and it shows what it is. Okay, now I'm going to click off of that. See, now it's there and I can't reselect it again. Like I said, that's the part I find annoying about Microsoft Paint. Now, but you can see that I have my two of my screen captures in there. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring in, I got this one in. Let's see if I could do this. I kind of think I'm not going to be able to, but we'll try. Because about here is where I usually get so frustrated with Microsoft Paint. I want to switch to using Snagit. So we're going to bring that one in with a Control V. And yes, as you can see, I can't, my canvas, it does automatically let me take it back out. It does automatically resize. This area in the background is called your canvas. It does automatically resize it, but it doesn't make it big enough. We will try doing this inside Microsoft Paint, but I think I'm going to be getting too frustrated at this point to continue with it. There, now we should have it plenty big to bring those, because I've actually got to bring these two in. This one, let's bring that one in, which is my, there is my business Facebook profile. And then let's bring in my personal, the one that actually does show my name as the same as the impersonating account. Plus, they're using my profile picture. So let's copy this one. And I got to make sure I'm clicked off of that one so it doesn't seek to replace it. So there we go. Now I have a screen capture, a collage created with 1, 2, 3, 4 screenshots. So let's now click off that one. I'm not going to bring in any more at this point. I would ordinarily bring in my copy of my driver's license, but I'm not going to do that here on this video. And what I would do now is hit crop, because what I want it to do now is to crop this canvas back down to a more manageable size. And then tell it done. There. This would be, for the purposes of this demonstration, the completed image collage. What I would probably do to clarify that, and I'm going to have to move my little part of my recorder that's going on here. Well, I'm going to go in here. What I would probably do is add in some lines that would help clarify that these are some separate screen captures. So I would come in with a few lines like that. And I would also probably use an arrow. For example, oh, that's awful. What about, do we have any other kind of an arrow? I guess we have one like this. Huh. Well, how do I get it to rotate? There we go. So then I could put that in. And then I would click over here and I would put in a square. And then I would add in text. And I would say, my Instagram. Whoops. Profile. Because I want to make sure that they know that this is mine, which is why I'm calling attention to it. And I would probably go on to say, you know, that this is my, whoops, Facebook profile, which is just above this. And business page. There. Now that all fits nicely within this box. And then I would add in lines again to connect to that arrow there. And then one from here And I'm not going to bother putting the arrow in, but this goes up here to my Facebook profile, and then another one from here over to there. So there they have the completed image collage. So I would then save this as an image file, so it would be ready for uploading to Instagram to report this bad account. I should probably put something there. So let's put another little box over here. And we're going to put in just a bit of text here. Oh, I got to select that there. And then say impersonating. Oops. And let's see if I can get that over to go inside that. Well, I guess I'm going to have to make that text a bit smaller. There we go. There we go. And that's pretty much done. That's exactly what I will be uploading and reporting this to Instagram with. So that's how you do it using Microsoft Paint. Yes, I know I used my TechSmith Snagit to do the screen captures, but that's simply because I get to be very frustrated with trying to do screen captures with other tools, and I love. So you just go up here then and you will save it as an image, and there we go. Thanks for watching.